This is a very much anticipated and needed update on the 1966 GTO.
We're selling it!
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs.
What a weird day. We've got one great big ugly dark cloud looming over the shop. If we wait just long enough, we'll get some thunder. No rain, just thunder. Guess not.
Hey everybody, Chris with Legendary Customs based out of La Crosse, Wisconsin. Thank you for tuning in. This is a very much anticipated and needed update on the 1966 GTO. To be very, very frank with you, it has been fighting us for the last 3 frickin' weeks. It has all been electronics. First and foremost, when you put in a brand new modern drivetrain out of a 2022 Camaro, the Camaro has different sensors within the modern body that are not in a 1966 GTO. For one example, one of many, the computer was putting the transmission into safety mode, which basically was locking it up. It wouldn't let it go into drive, it wouldn't let it go into reverse, it wouldn't let it go anywhere except neutral and park. Because the brake sensor on a 1966 GTO, it's either on, which turns on the taillights, or it's off, which turns off the taillights. Very simple on and off. In a modern vehicle, it's a percentage of on. So the foot all the way to the ground is 100% on. Giving all of it, trying to stop, putting it halfway is 50% on. Well, the computer was looking for a percentage versus somewhere between 0 and 100 versus just on and off. And we had to get that corrected. That's just one of the things. The second thing that we're really fighting with is the cooling fan. So in all other LS applications, this is an LT1. In the LS applications, a little bit older, you can use the computer with a simple relay to turn the fan on and off at any temperature pretty much. With this one, again, it's looking for a percentage. So the motor gets warm, it calls for a percentage. We have it set at 60% at one temperature, 80% at another, and 100% at 210, 220 degrees. Well, it sends a signal different. So electronic signals are square, or angular, or spiked up and down. That's a simplified way of explaining 2 different signals. Well, our original resistor read one way and we needed a different way for the computer to recognize it. Well, we've worked through that almost. On Monday, we're taking it over to Defiant to make sure that it is correct, and we're going to be able to change things over. So that's the hard stuff. 3 weeks of literally the electronics on this thing fighting because of modern components. Working with 1966 components doesn't exactly gel. So we're getting through that. The other thing is, on the outside, this exhaust system sounds beautiful. It has a nice, deep, rich tone to it. However, on the inside of the vehicle, it's right at a resignation, or it's resonating. What's the word I'm looking for, Kathy?
Drone.
Huh?
There's a drone.
It's a groan, but it's a tone that's just not where we want it to be. Quite frankly, it's a little annoying on the inside. So we're going to add resonators. It is done often on exhaust. So Zach has the exhaust out, stainless steel. So this polished stainless steel resonator is going to be put after the X pipe, before the exhaust pipes. It's going to be welded in right there. And this, it's a pass-through resonator with fiberglass pack. This should take care of the deep groan or the slightly annoying sound on the inside. It'll still keep a rich, deep sound on the outside, but it should just get it to a little bit different tone is what we're looking for. So that is the last mechanical change that we need to make as of this point. On Monday, it goes into Murphy's to be aligned and have the air conditioning, or excuse me, on Tuesday, it goes into Murphy's to be aligned and have the air conditioning charged. Wednesday, guess what we're doing? If the weather is right, we're going to be out driving this thing, putting some miles on it. We want to put on around 200 miles before we deliver this to Corey. So that's where we're at. Literally, the car show was at the end of March. All of May, the first week and a half, we tore the vehicle apart, finished the wiring, finished the things that we just put together to get to the car show. So the first week was that. The next 3 weeks were fighting electrical issues, and now we're putting this in, and then next week we'll be driving this bad boy. And I cannot wait to drive this. I'm sure Zach would like to drive it. Everybody would like to drive it. And I know most importantly, Corey would like to drive it. So that's the plan. That's where we're at. The big thing is just getting some miles on it. But right now we're changing the tone of the exhaust, putting on this bad boy right here. So that's an update on the 1966 GTO. We appreciate you tuning in. We're glad to bring this update to you, and we're going to go from there. Chris with Legendary Customs saying thank you for joining us. Hit the like button down below, comment down below, and please share our videos. It helps us out quite a bit. Follow us on Instagram and our Facebook. We do appreciate that. Until the next video with us actually driving this down the road, that's what the hope is. We are out of here. Thank you very much.